Hi, this is Max from Homeland, New Jersey, and I have a really good question for you. Do you think the Jets should sign Julio Jones this year? So Julio Jones is still, he wants to be traded from the Atlanta Falcons, and I really feel like the New York Jets can. I understand why a lot of people don't want Julio Jones, and I can agree with your opinion. Julio Jones is 30 years old, and receivers usually decrease once they're 30 years old. He's not going to have that much production. Look at A.J. Green. The last few years on the Bengals, he was really crap. This is the thing, though, why I want Julio Jones. We don't have a wide receiver one on the Jets. We have Elijah Moore, Denzel Mims, Jamison Crowder, Keelan Cole, and Corey Davis. I understand, we might limit touches,
That's
but
five deep.
they're not wide receiver one. Julio Jones, though, is a wide receiver one. He's been on the Falcons. He's been a top 5 wide receiver when he was playing with Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley, and he was a top 5 wide receiver when Mike LaFleur was the coach of the Atlanta Falcons. What's your thoughts, and do you think the Jets should sign Julio Jones? Go Jets.
I wanted to play this call. I know it's technically old news because you got traded to the Titans today, which I think is a good move for them. I don't think the Falcons got nearly enough for Julio Jones, but I guess when you have no leverage, that's going to happen. Not everyone can be Joe Douglas wheeling and dealing. Having a wide receiver one, quote unquote, is one of the most overrated things and overly talked about narratives when it comes to the NFL. Give me a deep receiving core over having that one stud any day of the week. Corey Davis is a fine starting outside receiver. Denzel Mims is a fine starting outside receiver. In the slot, Jamison Crowder is a very good slot receiver. Elijah Moore should also be a very good slot receiver. If Keelan Cole is your number 5 receiver, no matter what the top 4 in front of them look like, that's really good. That's a good group of receivers. I don't care about not having a cream of the crop, top 5, top 10 guy. That doesn't matter to me. Would it be nice? Sure, but I don't think it's necessary when building a roster that you have to have a guy like that. You don't. Give me a deeper one where you can spread the ball around and you can get beat by 5 different guys and not just get beat by one guy. And okay, you trade for Julio Jones. He's going to be on the roster for the next couple of years because he's a huge dead cap if you move on from him. That's going to take away how many targets from Denzel Mims and Elijah Moore, who you just spent, top 50 picks on both of those guys in the last 2 years? I don't think it made any sense to go out and trade for Julio Jones. And I just think the narrative of needing to have a number 1 wide receiver is so massively overrated.